Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beal, and I'm coming to you with another review of the season finale. I don't know if they're going to do a season 2, but I think this is it. I haven't heard anything. Child, as much as they've been going back and forth online, I don't think they really too much care for each other like that no more. But if they get a season 2, it'll be good. I mean, it really is still be more about Xscape's drama than SWV, because Xscape is the one that had all the mess going on. Really, Xscape carried the show with the drama. And I mean, I like SWV because they be singing down. That's always been my favorite group when it came to, well, one of my favorite groups when it came to R&B. Um, so I can just hear them sing whatever anyway. So, except they said they sang too. They do. But I'm a SWV girl, as I said. Yeah, this Sheila be like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to like the content, because it does go through the algorithm and more people will see my videos on the road to 3,000 subscribers. So what did y'all think about this episode? Was it shocking? Is there was something that you learned that you already knew? I mean, I don't know, but I'm just gonna try to do I'm just gonna try to go ahead and get through it. It was okay. It was a really good episode. It was good to hear the songs that we haven't heard. And it was, I mean, a lot of questions did not get answered. But we do know that Xscape closed the show, because that was the big do. And you know what? I figured that SWV would just be like, you know what, let them do it. They just seem like that'll be the adult thing to do. They just want to sing and get it over with. It's like they really are there for the fans. They really do seem like they are there for the fans. But anyway, the episode was on a to be continued, right? So it picks up where it left off. Well, they kind of re-showed what they showed last time, what they confronting Latasha about the receipts with her husband, and her husband getting money on the back end, 20,000, 10,000, and Latasha is supposed to know. They exposed the receipts, and Tasha's still like, y'all believe these receipts on this paper? Tamika said, that's your husband number. But do y'all really believe the receipts on this paper? But that's your husband number. What you mean? Like, that's your husband number. Ugh, he just called me from that number yesterday. So do y'all really believe? Girl, yes, we do. Anyway, she said, I'm finna call him. I'm finna call him on the phone. So she calls Rocky on the phone, right? And Rocky telling about, Tasha, I don't need you to talk for me. I'm like, yeah, dog. I mean, she is your wife, and she was trying to explain what was going on. And I did kind of get it wrong last time I reviewed it, because I thought it was Latasha was going to do the shows because of her husband want to get the money, but it was the opposite. Latasha's husband was trying to get the other 3 girls to do the show with Latasha, and Latasha was supposed to be the one to get them all together, because according to those text messages, Latasha is the one that can wrangle all the girls together to do the shows that her husband had booked with this producer that Xscape don't deal with anymore, because of the simple fact that Rocky was getting money on the back end, which they say it's not illegal, but it's still unethical when it comes to business processes. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I guess a lot of people do it, get money. And he was saying that he didn't get no money on the back end. He said that he was entitled pretty much to that money because he is the one that got them the show. So he didn't have to get nothing on the back end. He was supposed to get that money. He said, I don't have to do nothing. But then Latasha almost tried to clean it up and say, well, it's been said that when people do get shows and they get money, he was like, well, I was supposed to get it. And then one of the producers on this show said, so you've been accused of getting the $30,000, and now you're being accused of, taking money from the group. What do you have to say about that? And then he said, I ain't took no $30,000. I ain't took that. How? I don't know. He stuttered too. I don't know no bank that'll just let you put money into. It's a lot of banks that allow you to deposit money into an account. You can't take no money out the account, but you sure can deposit money into an account. I've done it plenty of times. Deposited money into accounts. That's what banks do. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you endorse the checks, you can do that. And then he started to tell on himself, because a person like Rocky, he talked too much. He talks entirely too much. He talked too much to where he started telling on himself. And then his mind be delayed. And when he started to think about it, he said, I need to shut up because I'm telling on myself. Because when he gets to saying, no, I didn't, no, I did, then he said, the only way you could, no, you can't put no money in nobody's check. But the only way you can do it is if you forge a signature and if you get somebody's social security number. And then Tasha kind of looked at him. And then he was thinking, ooh, they gonna think I really did that. But I ain't got nothing to say about it. I don't got nothing else to say about it. I was like, keep talking, because you gonna trip over your own foot. Keep on. Because you telling us how you did it. You was sitting up here telling us how you done took this girl money. And that you done took the money from this group without letting them know, which is unethical business practices. And the girls that don't want to do business with Rocky, they don't care. They done. They don't want to do, they want to get this show out the way. They trying to keep it cool and keep it cute until this show is over. But, you know, they really trying to keep the group together, but they don't want to do business and be in partnership with Rocky anymore. So it is what it is. And they really didn't answer these questions. We just had to try to read the context clues and figure out what was going on. So now everybody is getting prepared for the show, right? They're doing a montage of everybody. Tamika, Candy, Coco, everybody's telling their family they finna get ready to go and all that stuff. So now they're on the tour bus. Latasha is not coming on the tour bus with them, nor is she going to be in the same hotel room as them, because they went and got an Airbnb. They went and got a rental house, right? And so the girl's like, dang, you know? So she really not going to be with us, girl. Nah, she ain't finna be with y'all. She ain't fooling with y'all. She got her man and she got her entourage. I ain't gonna say what, I'm not gonna say it. But anyway, but then you got the other group, they on the bus, and the concerns for them is they didn't really have enough time to practice. They solid, SWV, they solid in what they gonna do because they've been doing it for so long, but it's the transitions. How they gonna get off the stage? How are they gonna get the other people on the stage? You know, how long do they have for timing? Like, just the transition, the order of the service. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen? What's going to get done? So those are the concerns of both of the group. As the Xscape is concerned about what Tasha, if she gonna be there on time, be mic checked, all this stuff, and then the other group's concern is actually what's going to happen on the stage. You know, so different parallels. All right, so Tasha, she back over there in her rental home, away from the group, with all these other people, the entourage, probably a few mistresses, you know, sprinkled off in there, but they ain't telling Tasha, allegedly. I'm just throwing it in there, y'all. Just jokes. But they got cooks, chefs, child, makeup, Tasha running around there with a robe on, and they sitting out having breakfast outside, right? And then they talk about the group, you know, again, you know, she don't understand what her sister doing, Tamika. She ain't the same person no more. And she don't know what she gonna be when this group and when all this stuff is over with. And, you know, pretty much they gonna have to do what they got to do because they tired of the lies. They tired of everybody blaming Rocky for stuff. You know, it's just, that's what they tired of. And they gonna have to figure themselves out. All right, so this is the day of the actual show. They doing rehearsal, right? So I think they have like 8 hours until showtime. So SWV, they there. They're on stage. They're practicing. They're trying to get everything together. Fill out the stage. Fill out the stairs. They got to be high. You know what I'm saying? They got to get low. They just trying to make sure they meet their markers, you know. So while they're on there rehearsing or whatever, some of the members of the group Xscape come in. And they just looking like, okay, wow, SWV, they look really, really good. They sound good too. So now you have Tasha. Tasha ain't made it yet. She's still on the bus with all her friends. And you know, maybe a little mistress that's a secretary or something, allegedly, in there on the van. And she's headed, and she said she's nervous, she's excited, and she don't want no mess, and she just trying to commit to her craft. This is what she wants to do, and she's excited about it, you know, whatever. And then she comes in late. They said, oh, Diana Ross is in the building. The Pips are on stage. I got love on my mind. You know, and Tasha in all her glory, she comes and she just looking. They trying to fill her in on what's going on. She looking at the stage, wondering we going up, we going down. You know, everybody has now they have the concern of the show. How is it going to go? Are we going to meet our markers? What are we going to do? So now it's Xscape's turn to get on stage. So they trying to figure out, are we going to be up? We going to be down? We going to move over here? We going to move over there? But child, the man that's, I guess, the choreographer or the MC or whoever this man is, he talking to them like he running them. Cause Ty said, who he talking to? He talking like that's that group. Y'all need to get in order. Y'all need to get on stage. Yeah, but shoot. Ty says, is this a dress rehearsal? What is this? Are y'all doing all y'all songs? Y'all using up all y'all time. And then Tamika tiny. She up there dropping the mic, fumbling stuff everywhere. And then Ty said, they messing up over and over again. They don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? They only have a short amount of time until it's time for them to get on stage. And SW and Xscape is taking up a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? And now at this point, SWV, they're getting kind of irritated and annoyed, and they're getting so much so to where they want everybody to get on stage to do Is My Living in Vain, which I hate that they did that. I really do, because number one, that is Xscape song. That's not Escaping SWV song. That is totally Xscape song. Why they looking like backup singers now? They looking like the dunce on stage. I wouldn't have got up there. I'm with Coco. I don't want to sing this song. We don't do gospel. That's not what we doing. I don't want to be on this stage with y'all. They ain't lead nothing. The other girls doing everything like they ain't even rehearsed together. Now it would have been different if they would have had time to rehearse that song together and each one of them had a part to sing. But it's like they just in the background. Coco said she ain't singing. And she said she want to beat up somebody. Y'all gonna just let them do this? Is this Brooklyn? I mean, is this New York? Is this what we doing? Like they just telling us what to do? And so Taj done had enough. And then somebody in the audience talking about, yeah, this is corny. And Taj said, who out there talking about this corny? She stopped everything. It got quiet. And they talking about Don Juan. Then she said, Don, what you mean this is corny? I'm really up to here. You need to shut the F up. I said, ooh, Don, you gonna talk some more? I said, don't mess with Taj. She cool. She ain't no killer, but don't push her. Please don't. Because they know what they SWV. People always say, yeah, Candy, she's a businesswoman. She's this, she's that. And they say Xscape. They mainly put it on Candy and Tiny, but not the entire group. As a group, Xscape is dysfunctional. As a group. And that's point, but they are dysfunctional. They have no order. They not even for sure if the girl is in the group or out the group. They don't have management. They don't have anything. And for them to be so much quote unquote business, y'all group is in disarray. You don't even know if your group members gonna be there for mic checks. That is out of order. You know what I'm saying? They sing beautiful, all that stuff. But your group is a group of dysfunction. SWV, they're very seasoned, so they know what they want. They're used to doing this. They are very cohesive because they perform together all the time. Everybody's on the same page. Now, y'all may have the followers and may be doing whatever, but as a group, y'all are dysfunctional. It's almost like, let's just get up there and try our best to make make whatever happen. I forget what the saying is, but like they just on a hope and a prayer that everything falls into place, even though they have been singing together ever since that they were kids. But because everything that's going on and everybody not showing up what they supposed to, missing their markers, stuff flying, that is a group of dysfunction. Yes, they sound good. Yes, their harmonies are great. Yes, they have all these followers, but the group is still unorganized, period. And Ty just had it. She's over it. She was like, y'all better get something done because I'm really over this. But she's still a sweet girl at the same time. Sweet people can get mean. And then Coco over there telling me, you see, y'all thought it was me. It ain't me. It's really her. Her. Anyway. So now it's the night of the performance. Apparently they must have got it together, right? So everybody is in their perspective dressing rooms. Okay, you see that they say they're normally Candy and Tamika, they have a dressing room together. And Tiny and Tamika normally have a dressing room. Excuse me. Tiny and Latasha normally have a dressing room together. So while they in the dressing room, here Tamika and Candy, they talking about, so Tamika talking about she want to have a conversation with her sister. She don't know whether to do it before or after the show. I guess she gonna wait after the show because they said we want the show to go on without, we don't need no problems. So do it after the show. And then they also talk about Rocky and about him stealing money and stuff, child. You ain't gonna have the checks be not checking. So that's a lot what they're talking about here. And then now you have Tasha, she feeling herself. She feeling herself. She's feeling her. And she's stuffed inside these costumes. I always say that Xscape always look like they stuffed in a costume. And you can see right here because the titty meat is getting over. The titty meat don't supposed to be over the top. Whatever the bustier. It's it's supposed to be a nice sit, not sit over. Anyway, because they be stuffed in their costumes. Anyway, so girl, Tasha feeling herself. She cute though. She swinging her hair. Who are you today? Are you Diana? Are you Tina? Oh, I'm Tina today because Tina had to lead the group and she made it out for her own. Her and her husband Rocky having a whole session about who she gonna be. She gonna go out there. She gonna kill. She gonna do what she gonna do. She ain't gonna worry about all that stuff. No stress. No nothing like that. So all that anyway. And and SWV, they just in their room getting ready for the show. I guess they get nervous, as everybody, you not a singer. Like Lily said, you ain't no real singer if you don't get nervous. They want to make sure the sound right. They want to make sure, the choreography right. They want to make sure everything goes on without a hitch. Now it's time for the show to actually start. SWV opens up the show with anything, just for you. Yeah. And then they do really good. Then you have Xscape, I got love on my mind. And they do that hi. And then they go, who can I run to? Right? And then SWV comes back with you're the one for me. You're the one for me. You're the one for me. All right. And while they're singing, everybody is doing montages of, what they was doing back when they was kids and showing them up to now. And then you have everybody on stage doing this song, Is My Living in Vain. You can tell Coco up there and she barely singing. She looking around, scratching the back of her neck. She ain't singing because she didn't want to sing this song in the first place because they all look like background singers. I would have just told Xscape, y'all do this yourself. Or they could have did this at the end of the song. This could have been the last song. This song right here could have been the last song. Really, it could. It's still an Xscape song, but everybody out there, yeah, whatever. And they was doing a montage of them when they was kids. They said that's their first son that they came to Jermaine, and with, and Tasha said she want to leave her legacy. And then they end up doing Week, which is my karaoke song. It says here it was back in 1993, Billboard Hot 100. So they do Week, and the crowd was into it. The crowd was loving it. I didn't see nobody sitting down. Everybody they was doing their thing because Week is that girl. Period. Week is that girl. And then after they do Week, they introduce Xscape, and Xscape did Understand It. Now, I don't know. Maybe, I know when Xscape, when SWV was doing Week, they showed a lot of the crowd. When they was doing Understanding, they showed a lot of the stage. But they was standing up. But I'm just saying, they didn't really show the crowd like that. If they did, I must have had my head down when I was writing. Because every time I looked up, they just showed the girls on stage. And they sounded good. And they was doing down on my knees, begging you, please, I want to be with you. Sorry, that was not a good interpretation. But it looked like Tasha was getting a little jelly. She was getting a little jelly. She said, because normally when we be on stage, the girl go around, they hit themselves on it. Girl, you better do that thing, slapping the girls on the butt when they showing out, right? Tasha said, didn't nobody come slap on her butt? Well, probably because you ain't got one, according to your sister. But anyway, you said you Diana Ross. Diana Ross can slap her own self on the butt, but hey, it is what it is. So now this is the ending of the show. The show went out really, really good. Everybody they had a standing ovation. It looks like it was full I don't know if it was to capacity, but it was a full show. All the girls, they was like, yeah, we love this. We would do it again. And yeah, they said they'd do it again. And they said, would you do it again? And everybody pretty much agreed. They put their hands in and say, yay, we're going to do it again. Yay. So now here is the big sit down between Tamika and Latasha. Tamika goes and she gets her sister and she says, I want to talk to you. We cannot wait. I want to talk now. She said, I want to talk to you now because after this show is over, it's going to go back to what it was and we're not going to no longer speak. She says she wants her sister back. She wants to, get to the root of the problem because she wants her sister back. And Latasha said she wants her sister back too. But she said it's out her sister fault because her sister changed. But Tamika said her sister is acting different. So both of them are saying that both of them are acting different. But my thing is, we got receipts that you acting different, Latasha. We don't have no receipts that Tamika was acting different because the only receipt that you have, Latasha, is when Tamika had lied on Candy. She talking about her sister always be lying. You know how she lied. And they just show that same recording. They saying that Candy done slept with the daddy and the whole so deaf and all that stuff. And she came out and said, well, that was a lie. She didn't sleep with Candy daddy. I mean, with that Candy didn't sleep with Jermaine daddy. So she said she lied and it was okay, but she did that to protect you. But now we got all these receipts out about you and Rocky. So, I mean, somebody's changing. Somebody is doing something, but it is what it is. But it didn't get resolved. And Latasha says that only thing you got to say to her is you're putting Rocky first. Our sisterhood is not the sisterhood because you're choosing your husband. You're choosing your entourage. You're in your open relationship. That's what you're choosing. But I don't even think that's what it is. I just think she know you got a husband and you've been with your husband for 26 years, Latasha. She just want her sister. She want to be able to call her sister on the phone and they can talk and laugh and talk about Candy and Tiny behind their back, like they used to do. That's what she want. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. But they not gonna do that. And then Tamika told Latasha after Latasha walked off, because Latasha said, this is you. This is you right here. You ain't my sister. This is you. And also too, one more thing, because when Latasha said, this is who I am right now, Tamika looked at her and said, so this is who you are. This person right here. The one that agrees with everything that her husband doing, stealing our money and not admitting when you're wrong. No accountability. That's you. Blaming everybody else and pointing all the fingers at everybody else but you. That's who you are. She pretty much because that's what I seen on this screen. They did not make Latasha look good at all. They just showed that the girl can sing and she looked cute in her clothes. That's what they did. Everything else, character is flawed. And that's what they showed. Anyway, so Latasha leaving now, pointing at the cameras like, this is you. This is your new you. This TV show. This is you. Pretty much. And then Tamika talking about, all right, keep being with your husband. You're going to be broke. And then you got to pay all these 12 people. They're going to take all your money. You're going to be broke. Child, you are that paycheck. You that dollar sign walking through here. But, yeah, and Candy, she go back in the room with Candy, and she try to be like, yeah, I just want my sister back. I do. She gets emotional, and she starts crying, which she does. Candy said, I love you. You don't got to cry. Please don't do that right now, because, Candy see that she hurt. All the while, Candy be over there telling me, yeah, your sister wrong. But anyway, but yeah. I mean, it is what it is. So, and as we can see in real time, they are not speaking because today in real time, Latasha is on Andy Cohen's show, still trying to give her side of the story. But good news, SWV, 3-time triple platinum week. Platinum, what's that song? I got whatever them songs is he sang, he named. They done went platinum too. So they done just got platinum albums that went. And then my thing is this. Do Xscape got albums that's 3 times double platinum? No, 3 double platinum. 3 times triple platinum? How many of their songs are platinum albums? Because I know Candy was on her speak on it saying that they albums are like right close to each other in numbers. So how many triple platinum? How many albums do they got that's platinum? Because yeah, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So SWV has 5 platinum plaques. I wonder how many do Xscape get. It's always all in the music, huh? The music numbers don't lie. That's what they say. So anyway, but that's what it is. And then they showed the month, the how everybody's doing, and Latasha and them still ain't speaking. And child, everybody else got stuff going on. But this is the end of the Xscape and SWV. It was good to see. I don't know if they're gonna have a season 2. I mean, would y'all want to see a season 2? I don't know. Let me know. This Sheila Bila. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a great day. Bye.